Oh, I've always wanted to make a shooting video because they are so funny. Now, it's no secret on this channel that I don't like certain stereotypical people, to say the very least, and any chance that I've got to take the piss out of them, I will definitely take it without a second thought. And with this video now going viral on Twitter or X, oh, I'm going to talk about it for sure. And that is, of course, the Georgetown women's basketball player Sydney Wilson is shot dead by cop after slashing him multiple times with a knife. Now, I can't show the video in its absolute beyond raw form with audio and no meme thing like I did in the intro, because YouTube will detect that and GG will play it. I've already got a strike on my channel, but let's just say you can very, very easily find it over on Twitter or X. So one like equals one rest in piss for this evil man. But let's continue on with this. Shocking police body camera video shows the moment a Virginia woman was shot dead by an officer after she charged at him with a knife. Sydney Wilson, 33, a commercial real estate manager in the DC area, was visited by an officer for a welfare check at the apartment in Reston on September 16th at 10 AM. By the way, for American police officers or police officers in general, a welfare check is the most dangerous part of their job compared to anything else. It always ends in absolute disaster, or at least 90% of the time. Officer Peter Louis, who had 14 years of experience in crisis intervention, knocked on the door and Wilson opened. When the officer identified himself, she slammed it back shut. For the next 3 minutes, the policeman continued to knock, only for the 6 foot 6 inch Wilson woman, who looks like a man in my opinion, and I believe that she is a man, to open the door and charge at him with a knife. And of course, here's an image of it there. But the entirety of the video from start to finish is on Twitter, completely beyond uncensored. And yeah, like that's not a woman. She's a lady. No, she's not. That is disgusting. Sorry, I forgot I'm Scottish. Disgusting. There we go. Wilson is accused of stabbing the officer multiple times in the face until the cop fired his gun. What do you mean? What do you mean accused? The word accused applies that it has not been definitively proven within that moment. So therefore, accused is debatable if that person that is being accused is guilty or not. The body cam footage shows this 6 foot 6 inch woman mangina person stabbing the officer multiple times, and again, the image of the officer's face is on Twitter if you want to go look for that. Again, can't show it here, but getting stabbed with the tip end of a sharp kitchen knife full force to his head, and he was sitting on his arse, leaned up against the walls in the apartment complex hallway. It looked like he'd been shot by a sniper rifle. Like, again, what do you mean accused? Again, mainstream media in a nutshell. Louis retreated down the hallway before firing off another 3 shots and calling for help, which again, when he got his radio to call for help, he was leaning over and all that blood pissing out of his head. Again, definitely got stabbed in the head multiple times. Wilson was given CPR, that's the 6 foot 6 inch man woman. Wilson was given CPR at the scene but was pronounced dead from the gunshot wounds at the local hospital. Womp womp, jacket hollow point go boom 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 boom. But anyway, Police Chief Kevin Davis said Louis did his best and prevented the situation from being nastier. Sorry, not my forte, this type of video making. It could have been much worse. The slash dash and slash wound he received at the top of his forehead, he said. A mental health professional asked the police to perform a welfare check on Wilson, which again, welfare check for American police officers or police in general, the most dangerous call-outs they'll ever get. They really are. They're worse than getting a call-out for a suspected firearm discharge. They are horrific. Again, if you watch Donut Operator or John Career's Active Self-Protection, you know all about that. Davis admitted that these sorts of checks are usually done in tandem with other mental health professionals. From my experience, again from watching Donut Operator and John Career's active self-protection and even police activity, these people are just mentally gone. No amount of pills or therapy or, you know, acid tripping mushroom therapy can fix these people. They're gone. They're gone. No helping. There was nothing on planet Earth to save them. They are gone. So I don't really agree with this, to be quite honest with you. 99% of the time, I think I'm right. 1% of the time, they can't be saved. But yeah. However, the usual co-responder was unavailable at the time as they were on another call. Again, why is mental health such an issue in America and most Western countries? I wonder what could be causing it. Davis believes the clinician not showing up on the scenes prevented the incident from being a lot more becoming deadlier, which I agree. The more people in such skinny, narrow hallways with nowhere to run and get out of there could have resulted in more injuries or more deaths, and as I've already said, these people are mentally gone. There is no saving them, so why bother trying, in my honest opinion? Just a matter of time before they do something like this, and it's unavoidable, unfortunately. Clinicians absolutely expose themselves to the element of danger anytime they get out of a police car and go up to the door or a scene of a crash or an outdoor scenario with the police officer, and there's an element of risk associated with it. Yeah, people who are not police officers, even in mental health cases where police officers are called out, it should just be 100% police officers. If you're unarmed, you're untrained, you don't know how to deal with the deadly public in your neighbourhood, what are you doing there? Sorry, get out. I don't know why they keep putting these people there. Because not only are they putting their lives in danger, but because the police officers are forced to enact to save these people, they're also putting their lives in danger. It's just such a stupid idea, in my honest opinion. He added he doesn't know that a mental health professional could have stopped the incident from turning out how it did. No, because these people are beyond saving, as I keep saying. Wilson, a former Georgetown University basketball player, insert noise, was remembered by her former school in an Instagram post which got memed into oblivion. And guess what? I'm going to show the tweet. And it got community noted as well. Lovely. Georgetown women's basketball mourns the tragic loss of Sydney Wilson forever Ahoya Officer Louis remains on administrative duties as an internal investigation into the shooting continues. Who cares? It was blatant self-defense. Just end it. Just never understood it. Now, of course, we've got to head over to the world of Twitter, where some of the biggest mouth breathers who don't leave their home are experts in everything. So, before we get into that side of it, I did mention that we've got a little funny rest in piss thing that the women's basketball team put out, and it got community noted. Love it. We've got a little thread here from Andy NGO. I'm not going to try and pronounce that because I've said that word too many times, if you know what I'm on about. But the one out of the many threads, again, you just might have got a glimpse of that officer there not scrolling back up, who got stabbed in the head. But this is from the Georgetown Women's Basketball, I think, official Twitter. Georgetown Women's Basketball mourns the tragic loss of Sydney Wilson forever Ahoya. And again, here's an image of it. And if we scroll in just a little bit, Sydney Wilson attempted to stab, not attempted, she was successful to stab a police officer who then shot her in self-defense. Imagine trying to mourn this piece of shit and Twitter comes in going, nah, fuck this bitch. Love it, absolutely love it as well. Now, of course, whenever there's a massive shooting that happens, it's going to go viral and so on and so forth. You get these absolute mouth breathers right here. Joe D'Amore, and again, if you look down here, if I can scroll down, look at that flag in the bottom right corner. Oh god, fucking ends me. But they don't teach them to shoot in the leg like when she was 20 inches, millimeters, feet, miles, continents away, probably meters if I had to take a wild guess, or 20 feet. Maybe they should start. They do so much firing range stuff, maybe redirect the shooting location. Right, I'm going to wrap this video up very quickly because I can't stand this whole argument of just shoot him in the legs because all libtards think that it's the most non-lethal place to shoot. One, if you're pulling your gun out to shoot somebody, it's not for non-lethal reasons, it's to kill them, and rightfully so. Secondly, do you really want to hit the most skinniest part of the human body that's moving the most during running and trying to charge at someone? No, not even a very trained, skilled person is going to be able to guarantee to put shots in a vital place to cripple them. And thirdly as well, guess where most of your arteries and major blood vessels are? Ta-da, your fucking legs. And again, look at the diagram right here, and look at all of that travelling up your leg, and if even a little small 9mm jacket hollow point out of a standard issued Lot 17 that all American police officers get, that is hitting one of them, if not multiple of them, and destroying them. You will bleed out within minutes, if not easily seconds. So, if that's the case, which is true, why not just go for center mass thorax shots with much bigger, much better off switches like major organs? Obviously, you've got your aorta, the biggest artery, running up center of your body as well. I would rather shoot at the center mass, the easiest target to hit with the bigger, better off switches, than to go for the legs and guarantee to hit something of still extreme importance and have them bleed out, and it's 10 times more difficult to shoot somebody in the legs. Again, liberals in their firearms, absolutely amazing. And again, with this image as well, with all of the major parts that you can easily hit, I don't know what it is about libtards that think that your legs are literally just meat and bone and that's it. There's so many arteries and major blood vessels, and God knows what else I don't know about in your legs, that if you shoot any of those, which is a 99% chance of hitting, because again, your legs are very, very squirty boys when they get shot or stabbed or just have traumatic injury to them in general, that you will bleed out within a couple of minutes, if not seconds, even before 60 seconds happens. It's arguably just as dangerous to shoot somebody in the legs for a non-lethal round than it is to shoot center mass in the thorax or even the pelvic region. Stupid logic. Now, of course, the Black Lives Matter have all went on a massive rampage and said, oh, you should have tased him, you should have pepper sprayed him. Look, anyone charges at me with a knife or a gun or a brick or a broken bottle or whatever, even if they're charging at me with their bare hands, I'm sorry, your life is forfeit. I value the breakfast I had from Dreads the Bakers, which is like a kind of like a sandwich bakery shop in the UK. I value the breakfast I had from there this morning more than your entire life. You do that, you forfeit your human rights, your right to live. Bye bye. So wills, the vida sings goodbye, so on and so forth. Bye, don't care, won't cry, won't mourn, won't need to go to therapy after a mad dump you. So, and again, tasers fail over 70% of the time, and the time you get your pepper spray out, you start spraying them, doesn't hit instantly, you'd be dead. Just shoot the fuckers, just 100% shoot the fuckers. And the people trying to make it out to be a race thing of evil white Americans shooting black women, no, it was a Asian male who shot them. Yeah, good luck with that one. Wokies arguing about that. But yeah, fuck this person, fuck this woman who looks like that trans character from Concord, womp womp. And just fuck these people in general. You fuck around that you find out fucking fire alarm chirping people are always charging police officers and finding out, then starting riots which could lead to civil wars, which this could end up being another George Floyd incident. But yeah, I'll wrap the video up there. Thank you very much for tuning in, it's greatly appreciated. If you could like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, again, all support is greatly appreciated. And again, thank you for all the support. Again, I love every single one of yous. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree with anything that I've said throughout this video. If you disagree, I most likely will bully you in the comment section. Can't wait for that to happen, because there's always that one guy at least. But nonetheless, I'll do it. But if you want to follow me over on Twitter or join my Discord server, there are links in the pinned top comment as well. And here's my Twitter right here, or X account. But yeah, I'll wrap the video up here. Before we hit the road, I'll do it one more time just for yous. There you go, you're welcome. But yeah, I love yous all, and as always, keep on rolling. Have a great day and a better week to follow. See yous!